Hey, we're showing our opponent a whole new world in the mirror for today's video. Deck list is in the description. Enjoy the game. I think when we're going first, it's good enough to keep Simba to have an aggressive start and protect it. We're going to end up relying on one of these stitches for card draw. So I'm going to start by inking the Tinkerbell. Oh, I'm probably inking the Stitch too. Just a long time from 7. Steel. I can remember there's one less Tinkerbell on their side to worry about. I will take a trade. In the mirror match, card advantage is usually important. I want to put something on the board every turn, but I definitely don't want to be inefficient with my ink. That means we're not relying on the Stitch for card advantage. And we also need to keep in mind that our opponent could play a whole new world at some point. And better if they do, if they spend their ink. So they could shift up a big Tinkerbell. I just don't want to keep cards in my hand when we're both playing a whole new world, so we'll go ahead and do this. Not great or anything. I don't want shifted Tinkerbell to take out our board. So right now if they shifted, they would deal 1 to all of our characters. Simba would get banished. And then if we quested, they would still be able to challenge in to either character, banish them, trigger big Tinkerbell, and banish our other one. So we're just going to pass. I'm in the same boat, and I'm going to be the one who plays a whole new world. I don't feel like I can wait or do nothing for a turn. It was a Tinkerbell? Nice. Okay. Yeah, we're still gonna do the same thing. I mean, they inked 1 or 2 Tinkerbell, and then we just made them discard 1, so some lists only play 3, but we'll give it 1 more turn. Especially when we can shift our Stitch. I mean, they could play grab your sword and like... But if that's all they're doing that turn, that's fine. They aren't, like, now they're ahead on lore, but they weren't so ahead that that hurt. I don't think we're ever going to have an empty hand. I think Tinkerbell's the most impactful. It stops them from questing. Immediately takes out Lilo, and then next turn we can go Stitch plus Simba, and then we'll start using our Surfer Stitches. Having Lantern set up is really good when you play a whole new world. That acceleration is really important to be able to use more resources than your opponent. That was a huge mistake for them, just giving us a free trade. It's not the time to be aggressive. I think I'll get rid of Ariel. We just don't need any kind of card draw. They're gonna keep a Stitch no matter what. They'll have the option to shift regardless. I don't have a way to stop that. So we'll take out Prince Eric. We'll start drawing. I don't think it matters too much, but Stitch is better against the board. Looks like they didn't find anything. Usually it'll pop up with the card they found. Yeah, once you have Stitch out, there's just no point in worrying about anything. You want to not use the bodyguard ability when you have Stitch out, so that you can still trigger the Stitch. If you use the bodyguard ability, Simba enters exerted, and you won't be able to use Stitch to exert it to draw a card. Another Tinkerbell's going to be really good. If they have a grab your sword, we just follow up with Tinkerbell and Stitch. Again, it usually shows us. I was going to say, even if they have a whole new world, it doesn't feel good when they're behind on board. The only thing they can hope to do is deck us out. Establishing a Stitch is really important for them. Alright, plus 10. Do we want to trade with anything? I want to play around. If they shift another Stitch, that's 2 more, so they go to 9, so they still only go to 15. So if I play something that lets me win through grab your sword, then I'm good. Stitch does that. Tinkerbell does that. I discarded my Tinkerbell, so I think Stitch... I don't think there's any need to commit more to the board that dies to grab your sword. That's not going to do it though, not going to matter. Do I want to draw anything? I don't think so. No reason not to. Good to know. You may reveal. Yeah. I just want to keep as many cards in my deck as possible. Let's say a whole new world. Grab your sword, grab your sword. There is might be a line where the number of cards left in our deck matters. They still do have 5 ink. But now they... No, they can still grab your sword a second time. But they won't be able... No, they can sing, grab your sword, and then smash, stitch. Oh yeah, Tinkerbell does it too. He may have done it. I really need... Perfect. We needed that grab your sword to stop them from having the win. Now they go to 16. I don't know how many grab your sword they play. One, two, we've seen 2. Yeah, if they play more than 2, then they'll find it. And they have aerials to sing. You still have 1 grab your sword. They can't play Tinkerbell anymore. They can't play that. Excellent. What a good game.